You work hard every single day. You earn, you pay bills, you save a little, and still, somehow, you feel stuck. Like no matter how much you do, real progress never comes. This is the silent story of millions of middle-class Indians. We grow up hearing the same lines: study well, get a job, save money, and life will be set. But years later, we realize life isn't set, it's just repeating. Month after month, salary in, expenses out, and dreams quietly postponed. It's not lack of money holding you back, it's the way you think about money. This video isn't about getting rich overnight. It's about breaking free from the mindset that keeps good people stuck forever. For point 1, the illusion of comfort, how the middle-class mindset silently kills your growth. You wake up every morning, go to work, come back tired, eat dinner, watch something on your phone and sleep, feeling like you're doing everything right. Salary comes in, bills go out, a little saving happens, maybe a weekend dinner with family, and life moves on. It feels comfortable, safe. But that's exactly the trap. The middle-class trap isn't about being poor, it's about being comfortable enough to stop dreaming big. We're told, don't take risks, just get a stable job, save for the future. But what if that stability is just a polite word for stuck? Month after month, you trade your time for money, hoping someday things will magically improve. But they won't. Not unless you start thinking differently. Real progress doesn't come from cutting expenses. It comes from building value, learning new skills, creating something, and making your money work for you. The middle class often fears change, but comfort is the biggest reason they never grow. Ask yourself, are you living your dream or just paying bills until you die?
For point 2, the salary trap, when your income grows but your life doesn't. Every time your salary increases, you feel proud, and you should. You've worked hard for it. But what happens next? You move to a slightly better apartment, upgrade your phone, eat out a little more often, maybe buy a vehicle on EMI. Slowly, your expenses rise with your income. You feel like you're living better, but in reality, you're running on the same treadmill, just faster. This is the salary trap. The middle-class mindset says, if I earn more, I'll save more. But the truth is, unless you change your habits, nothing changes. Most people don't have an income problem, they have a spending problem. You don't get rich by earning more, you get rich by keeping more. The real power of money is not in how much you make, but how much you keep and grow. Next time you get a raise, don't rush to spend it. Pause. Ask yourself, can I invest this in something that makes me better? Maybe a course, a small SIP, or a side hustle. Because the goal is not to look richer, it's to be freer. So tell me, is your salary helping you build wealth or just buying you new bills? For point 3, the saving illusion, why just saving money will never make you rich. We've all grown up hearing, "Beta, save money, don't waste it." And yes, saving is important, it teaches discipline. But here's the harsh truth. Saving alone will never make you rich. Think about it. You save 2,000 rupees every month, keep it in the bank, and after a year you have 24,000 rupees. Meanwhile, prices rise, petrol costs more, groceries go up, and your money quietly loses value. You feel safe because it's in the bank, but inflation is eating it away. The middle class loves safety. They trust fixed deposits, gold, or simple savings accounts. But wealth doesn't grow in safety, it grows in smart risks. Instead of just saving, start investing. Even small investments, 500 to 1,000 rupees every month, in mutual funds or index funds can grow over time. The goal isn't to gamble, it's to make your money work while you sleep. Saving protects you, but investing frees you. That's the difference between surviving and growing. Ask yourself, is your money sitting quietly in the bank or silently building a better future for you? For point 4, the comfort zone curse, when fear of losing stops you from winning. Most middle-class people don't fail because they're lazy. They fail because they're scared. Scared to try something new. Scared to lose what little they already have. You'll hear things like, "What if it doesn't work?" or "What will people say?" So they stay where it feels safe. Same job, same salary, same routine. But that safety slowly becomes a cage. You can't grow if you're afraid to move. Think about it. Every big opportunity comes with discomfort. Learning a new skill, starting a side hustle, speaking up for a raise. It's all uncomfortable. But that's where progress lives. Your fear of failure is often more expensive than failure itself. Because when you avoid risks, you also avoid rewards. The rich aren't fearless. They just take calculated risks and learn fast when things go wrong. Every small step outside your comfort zone builds confidence and clarity. If you keep waiting for the right time, you'll wake up one day and realize you've spent your whole life playing it safe and never truly living. So think, is your comfort protecting you or quietly stopping you from becoming who you're meant to be? For point 5, the learning gap, why stopping your growth costs more than you think. After college, most people stop learning. They think education ends when the degree ends. But the truth is, that's where real learning should begin. The middle-class mindset says, "I've studied enough, now I just need a stable job." But the world is changing fast. Technology, skills, jobs, everything. And those who stop learning slowly fall behind. Think about it. You spend hours scrolling social media, but say you don't have time to learn something new. You spend 1,000 rupees on dinner without thinking, but hesitate to buy a 500 rupees online course. That's not lack of time or money. That's a mindset trap. The rich invest in themselves, books, skills, experiences, because they know you are your biggest asset. Even one new skill can change your income, your opportunities, and your confidence. You don't need to be a genius. Just be curious, consistent, and open to growth. Every rupee and minute spent on learning returns many times back in the future. So ask yourself, are you upgrading your phone every year but running on the same version of yourself?
Final thoughts. Breaking free. The real richness starts in your mind. At the end of the day, the middle-class trap isn't about how much you earn, it's about how you think. We've been taught to play safe, follow rules, and not dream too big. But safety without growth is just a slow trap. Real freedom begins when you stop chasing comfort and start chasing clarity. Clarity about your goals, your money, and your future. You don't need a big salary or a fancy lifestyle to build wealth. You need habits, patience, and courage. Start small, save smartly, invest wisely, learn daily, and think long-term. Because the real difference between being stuck and being free is not luck, it's mindset. So tell me, are you going to keep surviving like everyone else, or start living like the person you were meant to be?
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more inspiring content. See you in the next one.